We watched part 1. My favorites were the salamanders, and I like the sisters. I thought they were the coolest. Maybe if there's a lot of new people that haven't seen part 1 and everything, I just want to say I'm not into Warhammer. I actually started looking into it because I really liked the boomer shooter that recently came out, and I saw a lot of people really liked it, so I was like, hey, how about I look into it myself? Yeah, so sorry, I feel like a little nervous, huh? But anyway, let's start.
And there are 4 gods that permeate chaos and the warp.
I just want to say, the art is so cool. The art is so cool of this. I really love all the details on the armor and whatnot. I think that's better.
First up, we have Corn, and he is the easiest.
Corn.
Corn is your classic Satan.
Don't they go,
all about anger. He wants to fight and murder and carnage and slaughter and death. That is. Next up, you have Zeech.
I've seen this name a lot.
He's always conniving and scheming and doing his best to cause as much little bullshit as he can. Zeech is unknowable. Everything that makes sense, he will and won't do. He knows what everything is going to happen, and
like
also
his body.
that none of it's going to happen. Zeech is just... I'm gonna fuck with stuff. He is yes.
He's just a little fucker.
No. Next up, we got Papa.
Why?
Nurgle. Papa Nurgle, he loves you for who you are. Probably not.
He will murder you just the same.
But Papa Nurgle...
This is the guy... Oh my gosh, it's kind of crazy. This is kind of surreal for me because I always see people like typing in chat about all this stuff. Oh my god, it's clicking finally. I always see you guys type about Papa Nurgle all the time.
He is the end of everything. Him and Zeech do not like each other very much because...
Oh, yeah, that's what I look like off stream. This is what I look like, but add on about like 10 more pounds. Cool.
He chonk. Finally,
he chonk.
Have...
Oh!
Slanesh is generally referred to with sex.
This is the sex.
Is mainly about just the excess of emotions. And therefore, sex is generally a large part of it. However, it's mostly pain and torture.
What the hell?
All the different chaos gods have another side to their core.
I just want to ask, what is your favorite chaos god? I'm feeling like Slanesh and Nurgle are like the most popular. I feel like the Corn guy is the least popular. I can see why people like the Nurgle guy. Because I'm actually a huge Dota 2 head.
Oh no.
He reminds me a lot of Pudge. This guy sucks. This guy sucks. I don't know if you see my mouse. I'm not going to say it, but like... I mean, he doesn't suck. More like he bites, huh? 40k is British. British people were so bored, huh?
Oh, you think you're so funny.
British people are that bored.
Different kinds of things, and they're all super heavily psyker and kind of.
This is so cool. This is so cool. I love like Egyptian themed stuff. This looks sick. Does anybody remember Crazy Bones? There were Crazy Bones, and one of them was an Egyptian themed alien, and it reminds me just of these. I'm sorry if this sounds mean. A lot of this kind of looks like and reminds me of some of the Crazy Bones stuff, but they're really cool.
I promise. We're done with humans now. Let's talk about...
Let's go. Enough of humans. I don't like humans. This looks like...
Boss, viewers be warned. Coni is about to make another comparison.
I'm not gonna lie. This looks like it's from some, like, Chinese MMO.
So let's talk about the Eldar, or also known as the Eldari.
I want to see Warhammer fans versus Gacha fans with their how much they spent.
So what happened? Boom! Slanesh was killed, and 90% of the entire Eldar population birthed. All of them.
I don't like this one.
Fuck.
This one is what they call cringe.
And they understand it very well. From my destiny. And now let's talk about cute plastic models.
Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time.
Losing a few people in battle while
I'm not a fan of the designs for these. As far as Warhammer stuff goes, I think the lore and stuff is cool because I've been really into like just reading into things and like looking it up, and honestly you guys have like piqued my interest with it. But I don't know about like games, because aren't a lot of them like RTS? Like I'm not an RTS person, but I'm mostly into like more like boomer shooter types. The only reason why my interest was piqued with this is because of the boomer shooter for it. I don't know too much about it. There's like a billion games. There's like a billion games, so I don't know.
Monkey, which is something I mentioned
earlier.
That is a derogatory slur.
I didn't know. I'm done. I didn't know. Oops.
Why is it sound?
Sorry.
It's been for a very long time too.
I didn't know.
We bring only death and leave only carry on. It is a
Hey, I
message
wasn't aware.
and also guarded by their god named Kegorok, I believe is how you pronounce his name. He is the laughing god. But these are Eldar clowns. So imagine the things that an Eldar, these depraved individuals, would find funny. And this is the god of that. For them, they're like,
Oh, it's so funny. They're all dying horribly.
that can slowly
These guys look cool as fuck. These guys are sick. They look like Duke Nukem type of fellas. The art just looks similar to that, if that makes sense.
They also have this
I
cool,
don't know.
like, Mad Max.
They don't look like Duke Nukem, but
They
it's
are
just the
definitely
art.
one of the asshole.
Asshole.
There is a cancer eating at the Imperium. With each decade, it
I just want to mention that little blue line. So he just has this on a Google Doc, and he just like he just has this on a Google Doc, and he's just like it's just funny to think about.
Orcs,
I love orcs.
Orcs.
Everybody likes orcs, right?
Fucking love orcs. Orcs are so cool.
Oh, wait.
Orcs don't have-
Okay, from the first one, you guys did mention to me that the orcs are like Cockney British or something. That makes so much sense because this is a British thing. It makes so much sense. Come on, England, score some fucking goals.
And orcs have this really weird, like, big, dumb, stereotype British accent, which is just hilarious to me.
It is pretty good.
You
It is
fight.
pretty good.
Like, when they go and they issue a wah is just
Wah!
They're just so they get to beat shit up. That's orcs.
Dude,
And
I play an orc in like everything with that in mind. When I played World of Warcraft, I always just played an orc and I played the dumbest bitch ever. Wait. I just want to show you. You're gonna be like, that's true. We can just look up his voice. Okay. Don't play that. Oh god, don't play it. This is Ogre Magi from Dota 2, and it reminds me so much. It reminds me so much of this. So he's literally, look, he looks close to it.
Not luck at all.
This is what I think they'd sound like.
We are
Yeah.
to do it again.
Yeah.
Once is not enough.
They are like orcs because they're actually luck-based. So, literally, the same. If there was ever, game devs listening, if there was ever a Warhammer 40k MOBA, it would go fucking hard. If they did it proper, it would go hard. And I do hope that there is one someday, because I would play the hell out of that. I really would. The MOBA
kind of
pissed
under this
everyone off
united
instead of an
banner.
RTS.
Does that grow on different
MOBAs are good,
dynasties?
though.
Last race. Let's talk the Tau.
We made a fucking Wookiee.
These are the Star Wars guys.
Well, they decided to actually have no war of any kind and all just unite together under one flag of the Tau Empire. And now they have gigantic starships and Gundam robots and lasers and railguns and mechs, and they are here to ruin your day for the greater good. Can go underneath
Very cool
the banner
art.
of the greater
Very
good.
cool
The greater
art.
good, they liked having like that good guy faction. But a lot of us who really like the dark.
But hey, I asked a while ago, I was like, oh, like, who's the good guys? Everyone's like, nobody's a good guy. Nobody's a good guy in Warhammer. These are the good guys, huh?
And if you're
No,
doing
Ricky is the most entertaining. He's very entertaining, I will say. I like him a lot. I like how entertaining he is. Yes. He's very entertaining guy. I like his editing, video editing.
You find yourself having a pretty great time. Thank you so much for watching this video.
I think he's very funny. I think Bricky is quite funny. I didn't know it was that cool to where they go so in depth. And I think it's cool that people write stories like from it and everything. I think that is a good sign of a good community that like people like still build upon it and stuff like that. Maybe we'll do another thing at some point, but for now, I call it here. And how about we put on some more funny music? Call it here. Yeah. Thank you for the super buzz. Good night, everyone. Radio time.